everyone, I'm Kathy Fortner and I help busy people prepare quick, easy, nutritious, and delicious and affordable meals. So today we're going to talk about our CSA Share. So CSA is Community Supported Agriculture, and a share is when you buy a share on a farm. So the farm we're part of, which is Heartwood Farms, is where we get our share. When they harvest, we get a share of that harvest. So they divide up what they harvest between the shareholders, and then they also have some set aside for the farmers markets. So, but I thought I'd share with you today what came in our share, and I'm hoping to do this every week, although it is summer, so we'll see what the summer schedule holds. But for summer, for Facebook Lives, I'm at least on Tuesdays switching over to what's coming in our CSA box. So let's dig into the box and see what's here. Now, two things I did leave outside because in the beginning they will give us some plants. So I did bring home a basil plant, and I brought home a husk cherry or ground cherry plant, which I'm hoping will really take off because we can snack on ground cherries forever around here. And the basil, we just absolutely love pesto. So very excited to get those in the ground and see what they can do here. So, but I am not the best gardener. I'm not good at sticking with it. So and we don't have a ton of space. So we do buy a share every year on one of our local farms, which, like I said, is Heartwood Farms for us. So, okay, let's dig in. First, we have rainbow chard. Rainbow chard is one of those. It took me a while. It took me a while to get into dark leafy greens beyond spinach and kale and your broccoli and stuff. So, so rainbow chard. But I've learned a few dishes that I love with it. One is beans and greens. I can chop it up and just mix it up with some garlic and some Great Northern beans, some white beans, and create this lovely, delicious beans and greens dish. Another one that we just started doing is sog, which is great in the Instant Pot. You fill it, there's a blend of Indian seasonings. You fill it with your dark leafy greens, and you steam it for a while, and it's delicious. It's quick and easy, and like I said, in the Instant Pot, you blend it up when it's done. So that's probably what's going to happen to these guys, just because we're so excited to get some fresh local greens, and we absolutely love sog. So we'll probably be doing that this week with that. Next, we have collards. Now, I lived in the South for 10 years and I still never got into collards, so we're gonna work on that this year. Same thing with collards. We'll probably either make them into a sog. I've also, for either one of these, if you're watching your refined carbs, a great way to use these is as a burrito. You can use it as a burrito wrapper, or even just we do sushi burritos. Anything you want to that you usually wrap up in something, you can use these beautiful large green leaves for it instead, and you're getting the dark leafy greens that are so healthy for you, but limiting your refined carbs, so which is just awesome. It's great and healthy to do. So these are our collards. Again, beans and greens, sog, burrito wrappers. So okay, also in here we have, get a closer look, spinach. Love spinach. Again, these will do the same thing, but I also love spinach in soup, and a good lentil soup. We have a good green lentil soup recipe. On my website, there's a wonderful red lentil soup recipe, or just fresh spinach salad, especially with it being strawberry season. Strawberries and spinach go so well together in a salad with a good balsamic vinegar. Absolutely delicious. So what am I thinking of? A breakfast scramble even. So with potatoes and all sorts of stuff. So that would be really good. And let's see, now we're going to test me. I might have to look this up on my phone. I think this is like a choy. One of an Asian dark leafy green. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Let's see if I can get this open here. And what I'm probably going to end up doing with this is stir fry. We have something what we call box stir fry. We do box pasta, box stir fry, which basically means we cut up the veggies in the box, and we'll either stir fry it or saute it up, stir fry it over rice with some soy sauce, or we'll do saute it and then mix it up with our spaghetti sauce. So yeah, this is our, I dropped the leaf. So this is our choy right there, and that will go into one of our stir fries, I'm guessing. So that'll be delicious. I am just creating my menu for the next week. I love it. Okay, I've got some great head lettuce here, so this will be great any night or lunch. Oh man, that's beautiful. This might be tonight, to be honest with you. It's just such beautiful lettuce. I think that will be tonight. And I have some tomatoes left over from the farmer's market last week, so we're gonna have salad tonight. Main dish is gonna be kebabs, so that'll go really well with that. Okay, so we have some broccolini, and I forget the name of this cauliflower, but it's very similar to broccolini. So let's see here. Sorry, all the bags are, I'm just opening this. This is the first look I'm getting of our box. So yeah, we have our broccolini, which is our young broccoli, and then the same, I'm gonna pull some of this out so you can see it. Okay, so here's our broccolini, our young broccoli right there. You get a good look at it. And that's all in pieces, so it's falling apart. And then we have cauliflower, very similar to our broccolini. It's a new variety of cauliflower that I think they said they tried it last year and it really took off, so they're doing more of it this year. So there we go. And this, given even just by the way it came, that's our stir fry. So we are going to have the choy, the broccoli, and the cauliflower in our stir fry this week, and it's going to be so delicious and so healthy with all those dark leafy greens. So radishes. Okay, so we're going to chop some of these up into our salad today, and then others I will probably pickle, and I'll slice some up just to use throughout the week in salad, but I'll probably pickle some because we love pickle radish, especially in our gyros or our, some of our Greek wraps that we do here at home. So nice fresh radishes. You can take a look at that. These are I love these spring vegetables. It's also fun with the CSA to see what comes into season when. So these nice spring vegetables. Rhubarb. Okay, rhubarb is new. They just started it last year. I'm not sure that they had enough because I don't remember it in the box necessarily. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. I just don't remember it. But rhubarb, strawberry season 2, so I see some strawberry rhubarb stuff in our future here. I made a strawberry rhubarb crisp about a week or so ago, so might be doing the same, or maybe some jam, something like that. So yeah. Okay, and then the rest are there. We've got 5 of these onions, and these are actually holdovers from last year. They wintered well in the farm storage, and so we're getting some fresh onions nice and early this year. So this will go into stir fry, and we use onions in everything, so these will get used very well. So okay, so that is our box for week 1. I hope you'll join me next week when week 2 comes in. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, I do try to post some of the things that we are doing with dinner. That's what I do with my Instagram feed. So if you want to see what's happening with this stuff, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's @KathyFortner_kitchen, and you'll see what we're up to there in terms of what we do with all this great food. So have a great week, and I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.